Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin, and of course we're going to take a look at Ecomi. If you guys do like how accurate I am with my TAs, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. There is a lot of people that took advantage in my TAs, especially for education and also for putting it and applying it to their own charts, and I've seen results that is tremendous. So to everyone that takes advantage of my videos, great stuff. I want to see you guys on top, and that's the beautiful thing about my community. It's all about everyone winning and everyone growing together. So let's get into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is an ascending channel, a sideways move, an expanding channel as well, guys. You could draw it typically different ways, okay? Was to see a bullish move. We wanted to see structures, roughly even this structure around the 37,000 hold. It did not hold, price did break below. We wanted to see this structure hold, reasons why we could have called this as a double bottom. And of course, the $34,000 mark did not hold as well. And now we did see a price break to the downside. Once the $34,500, $400 mark did break, we did get into a sell, a beautiful sell. And of course, if you're looking left of structure in towards a level of support, and this is the level that we took our maximum profits. Reasons why, if price does not break towards the bottom side, this is going to be a retest of a double bottom, and then we're going to see another move to the upside. If prices do hold right here, we will see the back end of this trend line. I do believe it's going to hold, as in we're going to see price retrace all the way back up towards this trend line. If this trend line does not break and it does hold, this is going to be another shot to the downside, and this is going to be a tremendous move, guys, because it's loading up on its position to say it's going to go down. If prices do break up, we do have a good confirmation that this could be a retracement inside the channel to give us confirmation that finally it is going to move up. In order for us to move up, now we need to start being solid with our positions, and we want to see higher highs being broken and making higher highs and higher lows. This is the only way we can incentivize to ourselves we are starting to be bullish. But overall, if this does not happen and we do fall a little bit short, we are going to be super bearish. Reasons why: this channel was not just the channel itself, it was a flag. And when we look at the flag right here and we looked at the breakout which occurred, guys, this is a level in the market we can absolutely see Bitcoin going towards. Of course, we're looking to take profits during the way. At any moment, Bitcoin can retrace to the first take profit, second take profit. It can bounce off at any of these levels. So please make sure to put your levels in, because if we do get a bounce off, we're going to see price going up or retesting the structure. The only time I could truly say Bitcoin is going to be super bearish, yes, the breakout needs to occur, but also the retest. The retest is another way of saying sellers, come in, let's go to the bottom and go all the way down. So this would be such a traumatic move, and we need to see it actually play out before we start to rush into our conclusions. Right now, we're at a solid base, and when we're looking at Bitcoin at the overall long-term projection, I want to show you guys we're still bullish. The reasons why I'm saying we're still bullish, look at the swings right here. When we look at the swings right here, let's go to the path tool. We see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and equal lows. So that means we're still bottoming out. This is not showing us that there is weakness. If price does break below, retests, that is the time that we're going to look to sell and capitalize on our profits this cycle. If prices do not break below, we are still comfortable to say Bitcoin can go back up, maybe retest the inside of this ascending channel, retest, make a triple bottom or even a double bottom close by. Then we could see price action maybe go back to the upside. Keep in mind, Bitcoin is the bigger mover. We need to orchestrate our bigger moves off of the bigger picture of Bitcoin, okay? Of course, this chart, to all my students that are watching this, very easy to understand, especially with the way I teach and how I illustrate what to do when we get a key breakout versus when we don't. The other cool thing is, guys, I wanted to show you this, and this is really awesome to see. We did have a head and shoulders here. We do see that the left shoulder, the head is right there, and we also see the right shoulder. As you guys can see, left, head, right. So I'm going to draw it in real quick so you guys can see the bigger picture. This is the head and shoulders formation that we were seeing. Also, when we did see the breakout, what happened in price? Price went down, retested back in towards the structure. And what structure was that? Absolutely, it was the structure of $40,000 mark. Once the $40,000 mark was retested, we did not get into any trades at all until the structures of $37,000 was broken. Why? That was a flat bottom. Once structure was broken, we use this as our first take profit. If you didn't miss the first take profit, you could have gone into another entry around the 34,000, 35,000, roughly around that mark, and then you could have sold again to your first take profit, and we're in maximum take profits. This chart is a little bit more illustrated to all those that know how I trade, but I wanted to keep it here just so you guys can see the future projection. The cool thing about all of this, if I go to the head to the neckline, take that as my profit and look at my extension, exactly where does it line up? It lines up exactly towards the level we were dictating that it's going to go to. So guys, we could see a little pullback towards the 34,300 level mark. If the $30,000 mark does get broken, look for your exiting plan, guys. This is not financial advice, but this is the right thing to do, especially because there's more cycles to come, guys. We don't want to be greedy. We don't want to just leave it in there. Reasons why we need to take our profits the way we can. This is the best way to do it, because if price does break down, we're going to get it for a good price. Wait for the breakout retest and look for your selling position. Overall, this is a bear flag. If it does break below the structure, we are super bearish. So right now, as much as everybody's saying we're bearish, yes, we could be bearish for a short term, but overall, the bigger sentiment, we still made higher highs, and we did not, once again, we did not make a lower low. If we did not make a lower low, we're still in a decision phase for the bears, but the bulls are showing us momentum to the upside. Keep in mind, guys, if this level does not break, please do not sell any of your Bitcoins, because we're still good to be primed to go back up, okay, guys? So this is something to keep in mind when we're looking at Bitcoin. Now we're going to go into Ecomi and see how price is doing. All right, for Ecomi, I did not want to draw in on the charts. I wanted to draw it for you guys just to give you a better understanding of what's going on. So let's go and get started. So right here, we do have this trend line. Better yet, we can actually get the channel tool. The channel is a good tool, especially if you are understanding what to do. So right here, we do have the channel tool. We could just extend it like this, or we can even make it go higher. But for now, for this purpose, I kind of want to go like this. So right here in the channel tool, you guys can see exactly what it is doing. It is bouncing off really well inside the channel. Of course, you can draw the channel a little bit aggressive. The reasons why I wanted to make it a little bit more wider is to give you an understanding of why it's important to understand your levels. So right here, resistance, resistance, and right here we have support. Very close to support, and now we're getting back into another level of support. So a lot of people are saying, hey, what do I do with price? This is going to be a level in the market we need to start to respect. Reasons why, when we're looking at this movement, we need to start looking at bigger sentiments and bigger picture. I've been calling out this move from a long time ago, and I've been telling you guys to watch out for this if it does play out, which it has been playing out all the time. Of course, these are things that I've been taking throughout my time, and this is a head and shoulders pattern right here. When we're looking at this head and shoulders pattern, you guys can see exactly what happened and how it completed. The cool thing about the head and shoulders, it also gave us a symmetrical triangle to tell us, hey, look, this is a signal to start to look to sell. Really cool stuff, because guys, if you look at the symmetrical triangle and exactly where it went, and you see the wick off, this is how you know that this is following these patterns really well. Now, the cool thing is, why do I say that this could be a reversal point? Each time a pattern is completed, we do have a chance of being pumped a little bit more. So now, if that's the case, do we have a pattern that completes over here? Take a look at this and how cool trading is. So we go from the top of the head all the way to the neckline. Once we do that, we take the extension, and when I put it in, where does it exactly go? Very close, guys. Very close towards where it's supposed to go. So now, when we're looking at this structure, we can kind of see to ourselves and say, you know, we're really close towards the reversal point. If price does go down here and it finds support, it's good to say we can see price going back up. Of course, we're not going to be bullish until previous structures are broken. If we know that we take out our path tool and we see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, equal highs, and then lower lows, you guys can see it is still a downtrend. In order for us to be super bullish, is to define a level in the market where you want to see price getting broken. This is going to be a key level in the market we want to see price break. If it does not break the 0.002930 levels, it is not safe to say this is a bullish market. It can absolutely play with your hearts, play with your mind, and of course it could go sideways. That's why we want to see a break above structure, retest, and this is where we want to buy the market. Reasons why: this is a base in the market we step on that gives us confluence that this is going to go up. There is a lot of good news about Ecomi. There's a lot of games coming out. There's a fish game and there's another game that's coming out by the end of the year. But guys, even with these games, Ecomi is not going to do its own thing. It is still going to follow Bitcoin because Bitcoin, once again, is the bigger mover. So we need to start putting that into our perspective, okay, guys? The other cool thing about this and why we took profits, and I put this out, guys, in my previous video. I told you guys exactly where price is trying to go. And when we look at this in a closer light, we did have this little channel. This was an ascending channel, but not just an ascending channel. This was a bigger picture of a flag. When we look at this, take a look at how cool this is. This is resistance becoming resistance once again, very close to that level. Once again, we get our fibs, put it to the bottom, we look at our extension, and when we look at our extension, where did it exactly go, guys? It went exactly towards the 50 mark. That is the highest probability towards the 50 and the 61.8. High probability it is going to go back down. And when we look at the extension of this, put it at the breakout. Let me remove the fib. Take the extension and put it at the breakout. Guess where exactly went, guys? Not a coincidence. This is exactly where we take profits and how I consistently, once again, make a ton of money in Ecomi or even the bear cycle throughout the season. A lot of people say, hey, you're only trading Omi. When I show them proof that I've been trading Bitcoin, it's another reality. Guys, you could trade any coin. Price action is price action as long as you're understanding what to do, guys. This is all the truth about trading is about, okay, guys? You don't have to be overshun about is it hard, is it easy. Guys, it is truly easy, and knowing that I could do this just shows you the volume that if you put your heart to it, you could do anything in this world, okay, guys? The cool thing is about all of this, if we look left of structure, this pattern, this head and shoulders is showing us that coming towards this level is going to absolutely happen. If this level does get hit, this is a great sign of a double bottom, and of course we could look to start to buy. But right now, as a trader, what am I doing? I'm going to hedge the trades. Once the channel gets broken, I'm looking for a short buy towards this level because I do not want to buy past this level if it does not break. If it breaks, great. I look for my retest, get into a trade. If my perception is price goes up and we do not break that level, guess what? This is loading up once again, just like Bitcoin, loading up on all the selling pressure. And guess what? It is going to go dramatically going all the way down, and it's going to break these key levels. If this happens, guys, we're going to see price even going lower. This is bad for people that are not traders and people that just want to hodl for the rest of their life. If you do believe in this project, great. If you're okay with waiting 5, 6, or even 3 years, this is great. But if you want profits right away, guys, trading is such a great thing to do and a great way to go. So right here we have a flag, we have the extensions, put it right here, exactly hit our profits, and also the head and shoulders that I've been explaining throughout my previous videos, my very early videos got broken, and you could kind of see exactly where it went, okay, guys, right towards that key level. Now we're looking for people to start buying because the sellers took their profits and now the buyers are going to come in. If price goes up, which I do believe price has a great chance of going towards the upside around 0.0030, if I do see that level, and I do have confidence that we're not going to break that level, this is a level where I'm going to be selling a ton of my Omi tokens. That is going to be another level, but the other level that we're going to be talking about is when it breaks this key structure. This is our final chance, guys. If this level 0.0012 gets broken, get ready. We are going to see a retest of structure, and then guess what? We're going to go tremendously all the way to the downside, and this is the bear side of what is happening with crypto. If Bitcoin goes up, breaks this key level, and we do once again break this key level, roughly the 0.0030 level, then it's kind of safe to say we're slowly going to see a momentum switch, and now the sky is the limit and we're going to go all the way to the top side. Of course, this trend line can be hit in the future, but we're going to be talking about that once price gets towards that. If you guys do like this little explanation and how quick and in-depth this video can be, trust me when I say there's a lot of people taking advantage of my videos, sending me screenshots on top of screenshots on how much profits they made throughout my video. It makes me super proud to know that my content is really doing some kind of change for a lot of people. So guys, if you do like this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I do want to go through a lot of coins. The only reason why I'm doing Omi and of course Bitcoin is to give the Omi community something reasonable that is in the realm of price action. Okay guys, so I wanted to make sure I could give you all of this cool stuff. Other than that, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Take it easy and John out. Peace.